The military junta in Niger Republic has finally disclosed the reason why they did not entertain the representatives of ECOWAS sent to them from Nigeria. They have said that, why are you going to give us ultimatum? Why do you need to give us ultimatum without listening to our own side of the story? They even went as far as saying that, the coup was necessary. It needed to happen, to prevent some certain things which they did not which hasn't even been mentioned yet. But they said that they needed to protect both Nigeria and Niger Republic as well. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Breaking news: Niger Coup leaders make major agreement with Tinubu-Led ECOWAS team. The military junta in the Niger Republic has reported to have agreed to dialogue with ECOWAS led by President Bola Tinubu. This came after a group of Islamic scholars in Nigeria met with the junta leader on Saturday in Niamey, Nigerian capital. The meeting came after several sanctions from ECOWAS in Niger, the coup plotters as well as their supporters. The military junta in the Niger Republic has reportedly opened for dialogue with the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. The development was the first of its kind that the coup leaders would signal a talk with the regional bloc. This was disclosed in a statement signed by Ishaq Bala Lao, the leader of Islamic scholars from Nigeria, who had visited the Niger Republic under the authority of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and was shared by Dada Olusegun, the special advisor to the president on social media. Recall that ECOWAS had imposed sanctions on Niger, adding that the use of force was not out of options if the military junta did not reverse the coup. Last week, a joint team of ECOWAS, the United Nations (UN) and the African Union (AU) were rejected by the coup leaders in Niamey, the Niger Republic. But the junta was reported to have opened its door for negotiation following the influential Islamic scholars from Nigeria met with them, adding that they were ready for talks with the West African bloc. At the meeting with the Islamic leaders was the military junta leader, General Abdurrahman Chiani, and the Prime Minister appointed by the junta, Ali Mohammed Lamin Zain. The statement reads in part, "We believe that war is an ill wind that will not blow any good, and that peaceful resolution should prevail." In another related news, NEWSROOM Nigeria reported that the president of Cote d'Ivoire, El Hassan Ouattara, labeled the coup plotters of the Republic of Niger as terrorists. The 81-year-old Ivorian leader made this known at the second ECOWAS Extraordinary Summit in Abuja, Nigeria, on Thursday, August 10. Speaking on the declaration of a standby forces deployed to Niger, Ouattara revealed that it was a collective decision necessary to help end military rule in Niger? You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about all of this? Subscribe, guys, if you haven't. But before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions from people online. Udochukwu Sunshine says, this is an issue of sovereignty. The question is, the majority of Nigerians are against the coup d'etat. You say, are the majority of Nigerians against the coup d'etat? Democracy is not a must and cannot be imposed on any country if it is their choice of government. True. Lokoi Babajide says, the problem is not the Western European countries nor American. The major thing is the greedy, corrupt African leaders. We are all blessed by God, but corruption is our curse. Even the military coup cannot solve the problem if we don't change. Oyinbo people merely took advantage of these flaws. They have studied us well. They have all been using us for their own selfish gains. Very true also. It is this emancipation from slavery these cool guys are trying to do since the democratic governments are momos. Very good. They know that the democratically elected government would not be able to, force their way out of this modern day slavery that they are in, at the hands of France. It is only military that can do it. Within 24 hours, the military, separated themselves from every agreement, every, MOU that have been signed with France, everything. And there's nothing France can do. But democratically elected governments will still be using, style will not come direct. They will not diplomacy, they'll still be using diplomacy and all of that. But military will just, once they want to do something, they do it. That is it. Sonko says, are you surprised? These are the errand boys of a neo-colonialist. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana warned the continent of Africa about, but no one listened. The real leaders of a continent are just imagined, and the future looks good for the youth of Africa. Samson says, why must you lie with wrong capture? You guys, another person by the name Adeyemo says, what's the problem of African leaders? We can't leave the leadership for the younger ones to rule. Ivorian president, 81 years. I tire for all these leaders. You have not seen African country where the president has stroke and the son is ruling the country. It's only in Africa that this kind of thing can happen. The president has stroke. He can no longer function. The son is acting on his behalf. The wife as well is acting. And this is another man, Ivorian president, 81 years old. Someone who is almost, is almost to his grave. He's still in power, still ruling. Please, what advantage will a 61 years old do to a country? By all means, all the people surrounding him will be the ones controlling him. Anything they ask him to do, of course, he will do. You guys, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.